Ya, kita amat beruntung pagi ini dengan kehadiran dua orang tetamu yang telah pun menerima anugerah semasa acara kemuncak majlis sambutan Hari Guru Negara Brunei Darussalam kali ke-34 tahun 2024 kemarin. Kita bersama dengan Yang Mulia Profesor Dr. Nehaluddin Ahmad, penerima anugerah Guru Cemerlang sempena sambutan Hari Guru Negara Brunei Darussalam ke-34 yang juga merupakan profesor dalam bidang undang-undang Universiti Islam Sultan Sharif Ali Unisa. Assalamualaikum. Good morning, Professor Doctor.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Congratulations
Thank
and
you
happy
very
Teachers
much.
Day from the both of us and
Yes,
Rampai
Rampai
Pagi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Ya,
much.
dan tetamu kita yang kedua.
Iaitu kita bersama dengan Yang Mulia Cikgu Hajah Erniwati binti Haji Ismail. Ya, beliau telah menerima anugerah Guru Special Mention. Ya, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah,
Thank you very
nampak
much.
manis hari ini Cikgu.
Masya Allah.
Setiap hari.
Setiap hari.
Masya Allah.
Apa khabar, Cikgu?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Syukur, Alhamdulillah.
Syukur, alhamdulillah.
Tahniah juga kita ucapkan dan
Ya.
selamat Hari Guru kami ucapkan.
Terima kasih Hani and Fifa.
Ya, dan Yang Mulia Cikgu dan Hajah Nur Erniwati juga adalah merupakan facilitator di Brunei Darussalam Leadership and Teacher Academy BDLTA ataupun Akademi Kepimpinan dan Guru Brunei Darussalam BDLTA, Jabatan Pengurusan Pendidik Lurus itu juga.
Lurus tak.
Baik. Jadi hari ini kita akan mengupas mengenai dengan pengalaman guru-guru insan yang berjasa yang telah pun banyak menyumbang kepada kemajuan pendidikan di negara Brunei Darussalam. Namun izinkan kita juga untuk bertutur dalam bahasa Inggeris bersama dengan Profesor Dr. Nehaluddin Ahmad. Alright, Professor, we would like to know about the early start of your career, about your experiences before you became a professor, doctor in law. Could you kindly share with us?
I told you I belong to India, and my primary education and my secondary education and even the university education that took place in India, in Lucknow, is the northern part of India. And I studied graduation in law, LLB, then master in LLB, master in law, LLM, and also I am having a MA in history.
Yeah.
And then I start working as a lawyer in the country. And I practice a few years as a lawyer in the High Court of Allahabad, Lucknow. Then I went for a higher education for again master in England.
Yeah.
And Glasgow University, Strathclyde University, Glasgow, London, and I came back. Then I thought to join the teaching profession.
Yes.
And I become a teacher in law. And I started teaching there for more than 20 years in India.
Yeah.
Then I left India and I got a job in Tanzania. And then I taught there. Before going to Tanzania, I practiced in Singapore as a solicitor.
Yeah.
For a few years as a Singapore as a solicitor, then Tanzania as a teacher. Then I shifted from there to Malaysia, and I taught in Multimedia University, Malaysia, and then Wawancara University in Malaysia. Then I came here in the end of the 2009, I mean the beginning of the 2010 January. And since then I'm here, almost going to be 15 years. So that is a long period that I have an experience here, and I saw changing Brunei also.
Yes.
In the meantime, when I came here, the airport and other things, infrastructures, it's very rapidly changes, and the society changes, and the things are changing, and I am witness for that. So how this country has going towards the progress and development under the leadership of our great leader, His Majesty Sultan of the country.
Yes. So 15 years now in Brunei, 15 tahun sudah bertugas di negara Brunei Darussalam sebagai seorang pensyarah, profesor dalam bidang undang-undang. Maybe after this we'll ask, how did you transition, from being a lecturer in India? Where did you get your professor title and so on after this? But before that, maybe kita ingin mengetahui juga bersama dengan Cikgu Erni, ya.
Ya. Mungkin kita boleh tanyakan kepada Cikgu Ernie juga ya, mengenai soalan pertama, iaitu kita ingin mengetahui ni Cikgu ya, bolehkah Cikgu kongsikan ya bagaimana permulaan dan juga pengalaman Cikgu sendiri bertugas sebagai seorang guru?
Terima kasih Afifah. Sebelum saya menjawab soalan Afifah, saya ingin mengambil kesempatan ini untuk mengucapkan syukur kehadrat Allah Ta'ala di atas rezeki pengurniaan kemarin, dan kepada menjunjung kasih kepada Bawah Duli Yang Maha Mulia dan juga Kementerian Pendidikan di atas penganugerahan Hari Guru ya. Jadinya untuk menceritakan mengenai dengan pengalaman saya sebagai seorang guru, saya mulakan kerjaya saya sebagai student teacher pada tahun 1997. 1997 student teacher. Lepas itu selesai graduation in 98, 98, terus diposting ke Sekolah Menengah Saidina Abu Bakar. Dan saya berada di Sekolah Menengah Saidina Abu Bakar selama 21 tahun sebelum berpindah sebagai trainer di Akademi Kepimpinan dan Guru Brunei Darussalam. Jadinya semuanya within a span of 26 years. Jadinya mula-mula di Saidina Abu Bakar itu, sepanjang saya di Saidina Abu Bakar selama 21 tahun, saya memang guru mata pelajaran matematik dari form 1, form 2, dulu form 1, form 2, naik ke form 3 PMB. Lama saya mengajar PMB berbelasan tahun. Selesai PMB, kita ni kena introduce SPN. Saya mula mengajar O-level, masa itu O-level syllabus D dan IGCSE Mathematics, Core. Dan sepanjang kerjaya saya di Saidina Abu Bakar memang guru matematik. Tapi masa saya posting tahun 98 itu, saya memang dilantik awal sebagai komiti disiplin dipanggilnya, komiti disiplin. Jadinya tahun 98, tahun 2000 saya masih bujang tu sudah dilantik sebagai ketua guru disiplin. Jadinya saya sebagai guru, saya percaya memang pelajaran penting, tapi saya percaya saya lebih mementingkan akhlak. Saya lebih mementingkan akhlak. Jadinya dengan akhlak yang bagus, baru sanangkan memandai. Saya mengurus akhlak kanak-kanak selama keberadaan saya di Saidina Abu Bakar. Tapi 2005, masa itu pengetua Cikgu Hajah Kamlah bin Haji Daud, ia bagi kepercayaan kepada saya, dilantiknya sebagai guru kanan, guru kanan hal ehwal pelajar. Sampai tahun 2015 kami bertukar pengetua. Masa itu sampai ini Madam Sia Aichin, ia bagi kepercayaan kepada saya jadi guru kanan pentadbiran. So that's again a switch dari HEP ke pentadbiran. Dan 2017 Madam Aichin bagi peluang saya mengikuti kursus bimbingan literasi dan numerasi program, dan andi dah di sana saya make a turn orang 180 darjah. Dan kenapa saya terus ke 2019 selesai kursus saya dengan bimbingan literasi dan numerasi coaching program ini, selesai Jun 2019, Desember 2019 dipindah tempat bertugas ke Akademi Kepimpinan Guru dan Brunei Darussalam untuk mengungsikan skill-skill, kemahiran-kemahiran pedagogi kepada guru seluruh negara.
Ya, jadi pada tahun 2019 itu satu transisi bagi Yang Mulia Cikgu Ernie, yang mana sebelum ini mendidik anak murid, para pelajar di sekolah menengah Saidina Abu Bakar ya. Dan selepas itu berpindah dan sekarang menjadi seorang facilitator bagi para guru-guru sehinggalah sekarang menjadi facilitator di BDLTA. Jadi pasti ini satu transisi yang agak orang steep lah tu perbezaannya.
Masya Allah, lain cabarannya. Sama kanak-kanak lain, sama guru again lain lagi cabarannya.
Baik. InsyaAllah lepas tadi kita ni cuba bercerita lagi dengan masa yang tadi ada. Tetapi Professor, we would like to know how you transition from being a teacher in law, a lecturer, I'm guessing, in India, and then becoming a professor. Yeah, how was that journey like?
Actually, being a lecturer, when I joined, I was having an objective and determination that I will become one day, inshallah, a professor.
Yes.
So that was my journey, very focused to towards my destination.
Yes.
And then in India, I found that the prospects are not good, and for the promotion and for my enhancement or elevation my career. So I left and joined Tanzania and then come to Malaysia.
Yeah.
And Malaysia in Multimedia University, I met the rector was there. I mean, they called president, and he was very, very innovative and very much motivated person. I don't know how he picked me, and he told me you had to be a director of the research and publication. I was very shocked because I never worked as a research in the law, and especially, and he gave me the whole center of the university as a director. So I was very much perplexed because I had never been given such opportunity to act. And when I start working in that, I remember very well today that in that committee there were about 88 members of lecturers, and they are professors, they are associate professor, and I was simple senior lecturer, and I was heading and presiding them. And they are asking me how much research you did, how much paper you published, and I have no much in record, because in India there is no such a system or such a fashion to write and to do research and publish. It was not there, so I was very shocked. And they were ridiculing me that why Vice Chancellor, President, it is called President in multimedia, yes. Why he made him our presiding officer. So 1 or 2 months, 3 months I tolerated, and I met him again. His name was Dr. Professor Jasman Gauth. So I met him in his room and in his chamber, and I explained everything very honestly. He said, no, you have to lead them, and you have to do this job. I will not. He's very strongly said. Then again I came, and 1 or 2 months I passed. Again I gone. And said, sir, relinquish me. I am very happy being a senior lecturer.
Yes.
I don't want. He said, no, I told you, you have to do, you have to deal with them, and the writing and research is not very difficult job. You come to me, I will teach you. He said to me, then I encouraged. Then I told these people in the meeting, don't discuss about my achievement, because university was giving me a target that ask every teacher to publish in a very high valued journal, not on ordinary journals. It is called tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So that should. So when I give lecture, they ask me counter, how many you publish? So I have no moral, force to tell them you do, because I have no such thing. So, but this time I said, hey, don't discuss me all these things. You give me 10 such higher tiers journal name, and talk to me after 1 year. If I don't publish, I will not be here on the seat. Mm-hmm. So they give me a very long list of Oxford University, Cambridge University, Yale University, Stanford, so many. I said, okay, from today onwards, you don't have to talk on this subject, and you do your job. I'm doing. Alhamdulillah, I gone, and I'm taking a determination. You believe I didn't take any day dinner for 1 year, those days in multimedia. I purchased the bun, the bread and some egg, and I fry in my living room. There I put the gas and fry and eat, and coffee, tea. I'm doing. In the morning, I take bread and yogurt, go to the university. And if my friends come, say, oh, let us go for a dinner later. I said, nothing doing. And Alhamdulillah, Allah is very great. Within that year, I published 19 articles. On in Oxford, Yale, Cambridge, all this what they give, plus then.
Yes.
I was really to the Almighty. And that was the turning point of my career.
Yes.
And then I was cited by people. Even 2000, it is a talk of 2008. 2009, the Johar Bahru High Court cited me in a case. Nehaluddin said like this is this privacy. So by the time I grow and more work, I start doing research, writing, and that they are publishing whole of the world.
Yes.
I mean, globally, I was one of the recognized law lecturer or law professor or whatever law scholar in the world. And my articles are cited in Cambridge, Oxford, Stanford, Yale, even National University of Law, Singapore, Malaysia, and even the courts like High Court in Malaysia, Supreme Court of Canberra of Australia, Indian Supreme Court, and also American Supreme Court of my different papers. In law, if you don't have a law for a particular point, suppose there's no statute, then there is a system that you take the opinion of the scholar. So they took my opinion, treating me as a scholar in the field. That is a great honor to me and honor. So when I joined here in multimedia, from multimedia to here UNISI, University Sultan Sharif Ali Islamic University, here was the system, there was not such an atmosphere of research. Those days, I'm talking about 2010-11. But I keep on doing my research. I didn't left, oh, there is no work, why should I do? No, I keep on doing the same, with the same eager, with the same energy, with the same object. So then after here, after a few days, our new present rector came, Dr. Arfan, Nur Arfan. He was having the innovative ideas. And he encouraged me a lot to do it. That is how I reached to the professor.
Yeah. So in higher education, there is a big importance actually in the keeping up with the culture of research. And I'm sure with the experience and hardships that you went through is an inspiration for your current students, for your previous students, students who are going to become lawyers in the future. Thank you very much for sharing your experience, Professor Doctor.
Dan mungkin kita teruskan saja ya. Kita mengajukan soalan kepada Cikgu Ernie ya. Sebenarnya saya dulu pernah berkesempatan ya berpeluang memasuki kelas Cikgu Ernie dulu di matematik di Sekolah Menengah Saidina Abu Bakar. Jadi mungkin saya boleh wakil daripada pelajar intake saya sendiri daripada Sekolah Menengah Saidina Abu Bakar ingin mengucapkan terima kasih Cikgu ya telah mengajar kami matematik dulu ya. Memang beliau adalah merupakan seorang guru yang sangat bermotivasi tinggi dan memberikan inspirasi kepada pelajar dan juga guru-guru. Dan juga hari ini kita ingin mengetahui juga, selalunya kita ni lihat guru sebagai inspirasi, sekarang kami ingin mengetahui dari mana dan juga siapakah pendorong semangat cikgu dan juga dari mana cikgu dapat inspirasi sehinggalah dapat anugerah guru cemerlang pada tahun ini.
Masya Allah, terima kasih Afifah. I'm glad that you were one of my students. Di mana-mana penuntut Sekolah Menengah Saidina Abu Bakar. Masya Allah, I'm always so proud of meeting them. Pendorong saya ni banyak pulangnya, Afifah, macam indah disangkal ibu bapa, suami, keluarga, perhatian apa semua. Tapi ada 3 orang yang menyentuh selama kehidupan saya ni ya. Orang yang pertama adalah Allahyarham nenek indah saya. Allahyarham nenek indah saya Haji Ludin bin Hashim. Yang ini dulu pernah guru terlatih, guru besar, ketua kampung di Pintu Malim tu. Jadinya saya berumur 12 tahun masa dia meninggal. Jadinya I only have vivid memories about him. Tapi masa saya dulu damit atu, ia sudah pension tu. Saya tak pernah melihat ke dia masa saya masih lagi jadi guru. Ia sudah pension. Tapi masa saya damit atu, ia ada meja besar tu. Di mejanya tu ada kertas, ada pen. So during his free time menulis. Menulis. Ia menulis syair, dia menulis simpulan bahasa, apa maksudnya, perkataan-perkataan bahasa Brunei. Depan mata saya tu melihat. Jadinya ini bila berehat macam cukup masa sembahyang, cukup masanya makan apa semua. Tapi during his free time, ia banyak menulis. Orang yang pertama tu, nenek, Allahyarham nenek indah saya. Orang yang kedua, bonda petuan saya, Cikgu Hajah Nur Hayati bin Haji Ludin, binti Haji Ludin. Sama ni anak kepada Haji Ludin bin Hashim tadi ya. Sepanjang hayat saya, ia mengajar. Saya panggil iring saya. Ia mengajar. Jadinya kalau saya ke rumah Nini, iringan ini berehat bah. Ada sajakan di raidnya, Jumat Minggu tu malam tu jadinya enang saya tahu sudah bah. It's built in my in my mind, in my body and soul. Oh, ini rupanya jadi kerja guruan dia. So saya tahu yang memang kerja guru itu macam itu. Nanti dalam masa yang sama ya jenis mendulur kami ni berjalan ke sana kemari mendulur kami ya, beli barang apa semua ni bonda Janorete ni. Dan pendorong saya yang ketiga ialah Allahyarham datuk saya. Saya cicit cicit pertama kepada Allahyarham Cikgu Haji Muhammad Jaafar bin Maun. Cikgu Haji Muhammad Jaafar bin Maun ini pernah dianugerahkan tokoh guru tua semasa sambutan Hari Guru yang kedua, sambutan Hari Guru kedua negara. Sampai ada sekolah juga dinamakan dengan namanya, Sekolah Rendah Haji Muhammad Jaafar bin Maun. Jadinya, so they play an important role in my life.
Antara figura yang menjadi inspirasi kepada Cikgu Ernie sendiri. Dan mungkin dapat ditanyakan, dengan inspirasi-inspirasi tersebut dan dengan pengalaman Cikgu sebagai seorang guru di Sekolah Menengah Saidina Abu Bakar dan sekarang menjadi seorang fasilitator kepada para pendidik di negara Brunei Darussalam, apa faktor utama, dan ini ada soalan yang terakhirnya,
Masya Allah.
apa faktor utama yang mesti ada pada setiap guru?
Masya Allah, that's a huge question. Yang ada daripada kita ni, but I like what Prof mentioned just now. When you do more work, you will grow. Atau bah, macam rasa saya ni trainer's point of view nya, Cikgu Hani dan Cikgu Afifah, mesti selalu muhasabah diri. Saya selalu muhasabah diri. Di mana ada kekurangan saya, di mana ada kekurangan saya. Pasal sebelum ini, I thought I was a good teacher. You know, I thought I was a good teacher. And then sudah 2017 masa ada coach yang digandingkan sama saya, international coach from United Kingdom. Ia melihat saya mengajar apa semua. So selesai first lesson Ernie-nya dalam bahasa Melayu, he speaks English. Dan Ernie-nya, you're a passionate teacher-nya. Tapi dia ikut piawaian antarabangsa banyak cara mengajar dia banyak. That hit me hard. Macam, okay, so berguru tah sama ke dia ni. Selesai ke dia 2017, berguru sama ke dia 2018 sama 2019. Another coach was was assigned to coach me. Mina ni dari bangsa Fiji, mengajar batah dia di New Zealand. Lagi saya berguru sama ke dia. Terlampau banyak yang skill-skill yang mengikuti pengurusan antarabangsa tu. Di sana saya bekerja keras untuk kita. Subhanallah. Kami ada standard guru yang akan memastikan yang guru mencapai standard band 5 band 5 untuk menjayakan wawasan negara kita ni, dan visi Kementerian Pendidikan kita ni quality teacher satu di mana tahap quality teacher, guru yang cemerlang tu band 5 jadinya lepas berguru ada orang ni 2 tahun setengah dan sampai ke tahap itu, dan saya rasa wajib untuk mengongsikan ilmu yang sedikit ini kepada guru seluruh negara, menunjukkan arah orang how does these skills yang dinyatakan dalam band 5 all these practices dalam bilik darjah sama penuntut macam mana soalnya. Jadinya cikgu jangan berhenti belajar.
Jangan berhenti belajar. Itulah pesanan daripada penerima anugerah penghargaan Hari Guru Special Mention semasa sambutan Hari Guru Negara Brunei Darussalam ke-34 kemarin. Terima kasih kita ucapkan kepada Yang Mulia Cikgu Dayang Hajah Nur Erniwati binti Haji Ismail, and thank you very much Yang Mulia Profesor Dr. Nehaluddin Ahmad, penerima anugerah Guru Cemerlang sempena sambutan Hari Guru Negara Brunei Darussalam ke-34. Masa abad mencemburui kita ni, we don't have a lot of time. Actually, we want to keep on, talking about your previous experiences.
But before you finish, I want to express my deepest gratitude to this country, and as well as our beloved His Majesty Sultan, who gave me this award, and which I was not expecting, and I don't think I was suitable for it. But really, it moved me, and it gave me a commitment and also a determination that I should continue to contribute in this country and to do our country and our nation, so that the country grow more and more. This is what my wish is there.
MashaAllah. I'm sure to your students, no, you deserve it, Professor.
My students are sending me a lot of messages.
One final sentence from me, please.
One final sentence.
We are the nation builders, Cikgu. Kalau bukannya kita yang membangun negara kita ni, siapa lagi, Cikgu? Dan teruskan kita ni sebagai guru menyambung perjuangan Rasulullah dalam membangun umatnya.
MashaAllah.
So that's from Hajah Ernie binti LTA.
Baik, terima kasih Yang Mulia Cikgu, dan terima kasih Yang Mulia Profesor Dr. atas kehadiran dan kesudian juga untuk memberikan orang inspirasi kepada kita ni semua. Kita ni pun tersuntik semangat kita ni pada pagi ini.